Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Connie J. Today we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into Taurus and who you are. The sacred builder of stability, beauty and lasting value. Taurus is the sign that teaches us how to root, build and sustain. After the bold spark of Aries begins the journey, Taurus arrives to create something solid from that energy. It is the fertile earth after the first storm, the place where seeds take hold and life begins to grow with patience and purpose. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, pleasure and value, Taurus is often associated with comfort, loyalty and material security. But its deeper meaning goes far beyond possession or luxury. Taurus governs the question, what is truly worth investing in? This includes money, relationships, time, emotional energy, and self-worth. As a fixed earth sign, Taurus combines grounding with endurance. It does not rush, it does not chase trends. It moves in steady rhythms and prefers what is proven, reliable and meaningful. While others may burn bright and fade quickly, Taurus builds slowly, and what it builds is often designed to last. The core characteristics of Taurus are stability, the need for security and dependable foundations, patience, growth through time, consistency, and trust in the process. Sensuality, appreciation of beauty, touch, pleasure, and the physical world, and loyalty, devotion once trust is earned. Value is the understanding what has lasting worth. Taurus individuals often carry a calm and steady presence. They are rarely drawn to chaos for its own sake. There is usually something reassuring about them, a grounded energy that others rely on in uncertain times. They often prefer quality over quantity, depth over drama, and peace over unnecessary conflict. The strengths of Taurus. When Taurus is operating in its highest expression, it becomes one of the most dependable and quietly powerful signs in the Zodiac. There's consistency and reliability. Taurus is not always flashy, but it is dependable. If they say they will do something, they usually follow through. This makes them trusted friends, partners and colleagues. They've got a strong work ethic. Taurus understands effort. They may move at their own pace, but once committed, they are persistent and difficult to stop. They often succeed through endurance rather than shortcuts. There's emotional grounding. Many Taurians individuals have a calming effect on others. They can remain composed during stress and offer practical support when emotions run high. Loyalty and devotion. This is trusts, matters deeply to a Taurus. Once someone is welcome into their inner circle, a Taurus can be incredibly supportive and protective. There's appreciation for beauty and quality. Ruled by Venus, Taurus has natural taste. They are drawn to beauty in art, nature, design, food and atmosphere. They know how to create comfort and elegance. The weaknesses and challenges of Taurians. Every sign has a shadow side, and Taurus is no exception. There's a stubbornness to Taurians. Because Taurus values stability, they can resist changing course, even when change is clearly needed. What begins as determination can become rigidity. There is a fear of change. The unknown can feel threatening to Taurus. They may remain in outdated jobs, routines, or relationships longer than they should, because familiarity feels safer. There is also a possessiveness. Their loyalty can sometimes become attachment. Taurus may hold too tightly to people or things they value. Comfort zone dependence is also there, so Taurus loves comfort, but too much comfort can slow growth. There may be a tendency to choose ease over evolution. There can be a silent build-up of emotion in Taurians. Taurus often tolerate discomfort quietly until they reach a limit. When that happens, their reaction can seem sudden, but it is usually the result of long-held feelings. Taurus in relationships. Taurians seek relationships that feel safe, sincere and lasting. They are rarely interested in shallow connections or emotional games. In love, Taurians often express care through loyalty, consistency, physical affection, practical support, and creating comfort and security. They value trust deeply and can take time to open up. But once committed, they usually prefer to build something enduring rather than chase temporary excitement. Relationship growth for Taurus. To thrive in love, Taurians benefit from learning to communicate feelings from resentment building, to allow healthy independence with partnerships, to accept that growth sometimes requires change, and to trust without controlling outcomes. Love for Taurus is strongest when it feels both peaceful and genuine. The compatibility with other signs. Strong matches for Taurians is Virgo. There's a shared practicality, a loyalty, and grounded values. Also Capricorn, stable, ambitious, and future-focused, strong long-term potential. Supportive matches are Cancer, emotional warmth that needs steadiness. Pisces, romantic, soft, and spiritually complementary. Some more challenging matches can be Leo. There's strong wills and shared love of quality, but pride may clash. Scorpio, your opposite sign, a deep attraction and intensity and transformation. Some more complex dynamics may be Gemini. Changeable energy can unsettle Taurus. Aquarius, freedom and unpredictability may challenge Taurus, the need for stability. Obviously, Taurus and Taurus is a deeply loyal and comfortable match, though both must remain open to growth and flexibility. What makes a Taurian unique? Taurus is not just the sign of money and comfort, it's the sign of lasting value. It understands something many people overlook. What is built slowly often becomes strongest. Taurus brings patience to the world that glorifies speed. It brings substance to the world distracted by appearances. It remains peaceful, loyal, and consistency, and they're all forms of power. Where some signs initiate and others transform, Taurus tends to sustain. Taurus and life choices. Taurus individuals often do best when their lives include stable foundations, meaningful routines, long-term goals, financial or emotional security, beauty and calm in their environment, work that rewards consistency and craftsmanship. They may excel in careers involving finance, design, food, nature, business, healing, or any field requiring patience and quality. Their life lesson is often to discover that real security does not only come from external stability, it also comes from inner self-worth. When we look at advice for Taurus, to maximize your strength and navigate your challenges. Welcome in small steps. You do not need chaos to grow. Gradual change can still be powerful. Speak before you erupt. Express feelings early rather than storing them silently. And invest in yourself. Your natural ability to build success becomes even stronger when paired with confidence and self-belief. Stay open to new experiences. Not every unfamiliar path is unsafe. Some are opportunities in disguise. Redefine security. Security is not only what you own, it is your ability to trust yourself in any circumstance. As a final insight for Taurus, Taurus is the quiet strength of the Zodiac. It does not need to prove itself loudly. Its power is seen in what it creates, what it protects, and what it remains loyal to over time. When aligned, Taurus becomes a force of grace, endurance, and abundance, building a life that is not only secure, but deeply worth living. And that is the essence of Taurus, to create something real, beautiful, and lasting. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you most. And thanks for watching. This is Connie J.